174-pound national champion Matt Brown of Penn State. We'll start with an opening statement from Matt talking about his match tonight.
When you're a little kid, you dream of hitting that grand slam in the ninth inning, and sometimes it's a bunt, and it still gets the job done.
We'll now open it up for questions. Please motion to our mic holders and use your name and affiliation when asking questions. Thank you.
Matt, Tim from BWI State College. I mean, if you can you describe the emotions going through your mind when you're standing there waiting on that challenge, one of many challenges there at the end? I mean, were you getting worried that you're going to maybe cool down a little bit, have to go back out and wrestle another couple of minutes? I mean, just what was going through your head there?
At this point, I gave up the late takedown, but felt confident I could get away still, and tie up the match. Had a tough ride, kind of, just trying to get the time off the clock. Once the challenges started, I felt comfortable because I knew we locked hands. Just kind of pointing that out. But the coaches were saying, just be ready for overtime, and I was, and I felt like I was confident. We were both sweaty, but I was going to go get that takedown.
Scott Schulte, Deseret News, Salt Lake City. Matt, can you talk about reaching that goal of being the first return missionary to win this championship?
It's pretty cool. I didn't expect the match to end like that, but that's how the ball bounces, and it landed my way this time.
Travis Johnson, Center Daily Times in State College. Matt, do you remember the last time you won a match, if ever, on locked hands or a technical point? And what are Kale and Cody, what are they saying to you during, the seemingly never-ending span where the reviews are taking place and you got to be ready?
I never remember winning a match like that, but it's kind of fun in practice. We do that all the time. Morgan, big, strong kid, trying to ride me, and I'll drop down to a knee, and so he has to let go of the locked hands. So that's something I feel comfortable with, and coaches were, like I said, just positive, reinforcing that I can go get this takedown in overtime.
But Matt, I mean, you put your knee down. Is that correct? I mean, did you kind of catch him into that position?
Oh, I totally caught him in that position.
So yeah, so you was kind of like,
whenever you go down to your knees, you got to let go.
Did you bait him?
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what I'm asking is.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you got to be fast to let go of that. Happens all the time.
Daniel Spivak, Daily Collegian. You give up that late takedown, and there's 20 seconds left on the clock. You got to get that one escape. What's going through your head, and just what was your mentality and just your technique to get out of that?
I was gonna give it all I had. This is my senior year with 20 seconds left. You just got to have some guts and give your best effort, and that's what I did. I got to my feet, and like I said, he was running me out of bounds, and I was able to get the technical violation.
This is Jeffrey Pearson from Black Shoe Diaries. I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit how much your ROTC and Army training and your the fitness that you received there contributed to your wrestling career.
Our coach preaches, kind of do everything right, whether that's eating right or being disciplined, getting enough rest and working out hard. So I think it all plays into, coming out on top. Our coach preaches, do certain things every day, and those little things make up for it in the end, and I felt like that did.
Matt, the 4-year reign was snapped today, and you're not coming back next year, but you know better than most what you guys have coming in the pipeline. Guys like Nolf, Nickel, Rashid, Zane, and Nico coming back. How good a hands is this program in going forward, and do you think another long run is possible down the line?
Yeah, I mean, totally. They're a competitive class, and I had a lot of fun with them. Though they didn't wrestle in the lineup, they were every part of the team, and they worked out hard, and I was grateful that I got to wrestle with them this year, and I think they're going to be real tough next year.
Matt, do you have some more wrestling in you? I know you wrestled in the last Olympic trials, and there's one in less than a year or so. Are you looking to try to make that team?
Yeah, I mean, I feel comfortable with the Indy Line Wrestling Club, and I think they're the best freestyle club in the country, so I'd love to take advantage of that with Coach Kell.
What's the weight off the shoulders now, Matt, having this finished?
It kind of feels like my first state title, to be honest. In high school, you think about it too much. Now I can start worrying about school again, but it's what you work for.
Matt, can I just do one more follow-up on the locked hands? Did the coach suggest that might happen, or did you just think about it yourself, that it might be happening?
I guess the coaches really didn't say anything, so it was probably myself.
Had you felt it earlier that he was doing that or anything like that?
No, didn't.
Matt, if I got in here late and you answered this, apologize. What was it like waiting all that time, crowd yelling, on again, off again? I mean, what was going through your mind, and what was that wait like? Did it seem like an eternity?
No, it didn't. It probably seemed longer for the fans, but my coaches were there trying to, keep me positive and ready to do this. And Coach Gill said you got to get a takedown for the national championship. How cool is that? That's any wrestler anywhere would take that.
Matt, one more thing. You've made a lot of movement in your career, first at Iowa State, the Mormon Mission, and back. The commitment was to Cal Sanderson that made you want to do all that, or was it something else?
I think it was a commitment to be my best, and I saw that in a Coach Gill run program.
Further questions for Matt Brown? Thank you, Matt, and congratulations.
Thanks.